Hello, welcome back into the Arsenal podcast once again. We're going to get right into it today. We're doing another Wrestle roll. You guys seem to enjoy it. For the first time, you guys actually used the poll correctly and said you wanted to see more of it. So we are going to do more of it. It's crazy how those things work. When you tell us what you want us to do, we'll actually do it. That way we can entertain you guys. It's fucking mind-blowing, I know. But coming off of the past two Contenders Cups, we had kind of two back-to-back in a row.
We don't have to talk about that.
Eli won the two. He won the G1 Climax Night 3 and then the Triple Mania. But this week they're going to be doing Death Before Dishonor, which is one of Ring of Honor's, if not one of Ring of Honor's biggest, if not their biggest show of the year. And we aren't doing the pre-show matches. They're only going to do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 main card matches, which start with Commander versus Gravity, normal singles match. From there, you got Mogul Embassy, which is Brian Cage, Bishop Khan, and Toa Leona, versus Master Wato, Ryusuke Taguchi, and Leo Ruffin. That is a trios match for the six-man tag team. The World Six-Man Tag Team Championships. After that, you got the Righteous, which is Vincent, Dutch, and Stu Grayson, versus the Dark Order, which is Evil Uno, Alex Reynolds, and John Silver in this case. And this is a fight without honor. I do believe that's just like a Extreme Rules match or no disqualification match.
It is
something
a
like
no-rules match. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission.
After that, you got the Lucha Brothers, which are Penta and Rey Fenix, versus the Kingdom, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett, versus the Best Friends, Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta, versus the Aussie Open, Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis. Four-way tag match for the ROH World Tag Team Championship. After you got Athena versus Willow Nightingale. What a snooze fest for the Women's Championship. After that, you got Katsuri Shibata versus Daniel Garcia. A pure Wrestling Rules match for the ROH Pure Championship. After that, you got probably match of the night, in my opinion. You got Samoa Joe versus Dalton Castle and the Boys for the ROH Television Championship. And then to round it all off, you got Cesaro, Claudio, whatever you want to call him, versus the Bastard Pac for the ROH World Championship. So, going in that order, you two, who you got winning Commander versus Gravity?
I got Commander.
Easy enough. After that, you got the World Six-Man Tag Team Championship match. Mogul Embassy versus the team of Master Wato, Ryusuke Taguchi, and Leon Ruffin.
I'm taking the team with Watto on it. I'm really high on Master Watto.
Same pick?
Same pick. 609 is the tag team name of him and Taguchi.
After that, you got the Righteous versus the Dark Order in a fight without honor. You got, where you say, shouldn't be any question for Cliff, but
I got Dark Order.
After that, you got the Lucha Brothers versus the... Well, I just hope they do something somewhere. After that, you got the Lucha Brothers versus the Kingdom versus Best Friends versus Aussie Open four-way tag match for the tag team titles.
Aussie Open.
I've got Lucha Bros.
After that, you got Athena versus Willow Nightingale for the Women's World Championship.
Willow.
I've got Athena.
Ooh.
I don't know. Willow's been winning a lot lately. I don't know why. When we watched her at Dark or whatever it was, I didn't think she was that good, but she's winning titles everywhere now, so...
Yeah, she was the first strong women's over in Japan. So...
I don't think she was the first.
But yes. She was the first. There was a
tournament.
That's right.
She won it in America.
Yeah.
But
she beat Mercedes Moné after an injury during the match.
After that, you got Katsuri Shibata versus Daniel Garcia. Pure Wrestling Rules match for the ROH Pure Championship.
think ROH is high on Garcia. I'm going with Garcia here. They
Wow.
gotta do something. They gotta do something with him. I think Shibata's gonna end up going back to Japan and doing something over there.
All right, after that, you got match of the night between Samoa Joe versus Dalton Castle with the boys, Brent Tate and Brandon Tate, for the ROH TV Championship.
It's a sin. I'm taking Samoa Joe.
Oh, you bitch.
I've got Dalton Castle.
As you should, goddammit. He's been wrestling his ass off here as of late.
I really want Dalton Castle to win, but after going 2 down, it's the largest gap we've had in Contenders Cup history. I've got to go with my brain.
I think they're going to put Joe back on AEW television.
I think he's going to be a Collision guy.
Yeah, with Punk or TNT with Luchasaurus.
I agree. And then after that, you got Claudio versus Pac for the ROH World Championship.
I got Pac.
I think
Wow.
I think it would be a great shock win if Pac were to do it. But seeing as the scheduled main event has changed, I don't think they're going to do that. I have Claudio.
I think you have a bigger story with Pac and ROH immediately. Pac versus Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston comes in, wins it, and then you have a major story with Claudio trying to get the belt from Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston has a huge story with Claudio after that. Because you have a rivalry with Pac in the past and Claudio. Eddie Kingston comes back, beats Pac, and then you have Claudio and Pac trying to fight Eddie Kingston for the belt. You could get a really good match series between them and a great match series after with Kingston and Claudio. I got Pac.
You have to realize, though, this wasn't the plan. Like
I know.
2 weeks ago, they had to change. I don't see it.
Still go with Pac. I'm still going with Pac. I'm too
just
ahead.
to touch on it real quick, since we're discussing 2 of the members of the Blood and Guts match, Kota Ibushi, what a disappointment. I love Kota.
Ass.
And I don't... He must be still hurt or something, bro. I don't know what the fuck was going on. The match itself was okay, in my opinion. Like, it wasn't terrible. But, like, Kota did nothing the entire match and walked around, and... I don't know. Something's got to be going on there.
The man talked and talked and talked online of he would go to WWE to do coach and wrestling. He would go to promotions and do coaching and wrestling for the up-and-comers. And then the motherfucker gets a spot on television, shows up looking like a Michelin man, slimmed down some, barely taking any bumps. That was not Kota Ibushi that we have gotten to see over the years. I don't know who was in the ring. I think I messaged when he was coming down the ramp. I put "what the fuck" in the chat.
Yeah, I said no. I'm pretty sure I was the one that said "what the fuck." I said, "Where did his abs go?" Bro put on like 15 pounds and none of it was muscle.
Like, it was not. He was slow the whole time.
I don't know. It was concerning being a diehard Kota Ibushi fan and him being like my favorite wrestler over there in Japan to come out there and see him like that. I saw people calling him overrated online. If you're one of those people calling him overrated, go fuck yourself. One match doesn't determine a career. Go ask Shawn Michaels or Goldberg or The Undertaker or Triple H or Kane or anyone that's done a Saudi show for money. It was just upsetting. I was excited, and he came out, and it was not what we should have gotten. It wasn't a bad match, though. Got to see a nail board.
There was parts of it that were really good, and then there was parts that just... Towards the end of it, it lost all momentum it had at the beginning of it.
I don't know. I just think it's funny how quiet the crowd was for Wheeler Yuta. No one made a single sound when Wheeler Yuta came out.
I think once he came into the match, it fully, that's when the momentum started dying a little bit. And nothing against Wheeler Yuta. I just don't think a Blood and Guts match... They're trying to push him as this deathmatch guy, like Jon Moxley, and I don't think it's working in the favor that they think it is. And I don't know. I think the fans are completely against him at this point. Cliff looks confused and or baffled at what I am saying.
I'm just letting you guys talk.
Well, how about you start talking? That way we can get to the main portion of this episode.
Well, tonight, or today, or this morning, or under the moon, depending on whenever you're choosing to listen to our podcast, will be episode 2 of Wrestle Roll as the champ announced. Allow me to, in flashback details, explain what has happened so far in the Fed. A tag team tournament was announced to determine the new number 1 contenders for the Headhunters and their tag team championships. Several tag teams were just thrown together. Several established tag teams also entered in too. Last week was the finals of this tournament, which pitted the thrown together tag team of Brian Good and Lost Pegasus versus El Lucha and the Beast. However, just because they are thrown together does not mean that they did not have history. Lost Pegasus, being a former member of the Starlight faction, had many encounters with Brian Good. This Starlight faction not taking kindly to Brian Good and his laissez-faire treatment of things. And after a beatdown gone wrong, Brian Good and Lost Pegasus connected a underlying mutual respect. After Lost Pegasus was really the only one saying, hey, I think that there's other problems we should be dealing with. So then they entered the tag tournament, made the Cinderella run all the way through, and so starts us tonight. And we will start backstage with Brian Good and Lost Pegasus both arriving to the arena several hours before the show, as you know all good wrestlers do.
Oh yeah.
What would you guys like to do?
Got to take that lap around the arena. If I've learned anything
Yeah,
from
say.
what I know, got to take a lap around the arena, check everything out.
You gotta see where the hard cams are at.
So you're just walking around the empty arena right now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for now, getting a feel on things. You know, this is one of the Fed's major pay-per-views of the year, one of their big 5. So
yes, it is. And as you walk out, you do see the set is being set up as, you know, all big shows require special stages. They are in the process of getting this set up, as the head of creative, who now has a name, as you both would know, it is Anthony Francis Lucas, as he comes up to you both.
Bro's got 3 first names.
Yes, he does. He's that important.
The Arena Football League.
How Southern.
Well, my. Look what we have here.
His voice changed a little bit.
I can't do the voice from last week. I'm not that tired.
So is that all he says? Is that all he says? He doesn't say anything else. He just says, my.
You notice that he has a manila envelope in his hand.
Alright, so I'd be like, well, what you have here is your new tag team champions. But before all that pomp and circumstance, what you got in that envelope there, AFL?
Don't shorten my name. I'm not a fan of that. As he hands over the envelope to you, as promised, as you feel in there, there is definitely some stacks of paper in there.
Is it a fine?
As it should be.
Now just remember, that's for both of you.
Is it our fines?
Pleasure doing business with you. And I told you, we'd get it done, did I not?
I guess so.
I extend my hand for a handshake. You couldn't see that. I was doing it, but you couldn't see it. My camera didn't pick it up.
Off camera, love it. As he does shake his hand, shake your hand, and I actually would like to introduce both of you to somebody. As he gestures over for a younger man who is wearing the same attire as him, basically head to toe, same 10-gallon hat and everything. This here's my son, John Rockefeller Lucas. As he introduces him, and it honestly looks like you put AFL in a time machine and just sent him back about 35 years. This is what you have in front of you right now. Pleasure to meet both of you.
Well, boy, you didn't have to give me any. I'm starting to mock like a southern accent here. Not mocking him, just a southern accent.
Is this great?
And so, like, I see him, I'm like, well, boy, you didn't have to introduce him. I can see heels plucked straight from your ass looking like that. Nice to meet you. Name's Brian Good. Once again, gesture for a handshake.
I apologize for my partner.
Slowly shakes your hand.
I'm sorry.
I'm just looking to try to get into the business, see what I can do. So I'll be around. You'll see me around. Yep, that boy's a chip off the old block right there.
Oh, boy, sure shooting, I can tell.
I'm sorry.
Well, as he's just kind of stunned because, he's still trying to think about the hair out of the ass crack comment you made. We're gonna go get the set up, so you two don't get into any trouble. As he looks to you, Lost Pegasus.
I am going to assume you're talking about my partner here. I will try my best.
As they
don't
walk
worry,
away.
I was ready to say as he's walking away, I'll be like, hey, don't worry, Mr. Creative Man. We got it all under control. And hey, you and your son, you need to have a little conversation about smiling and having fun. You can't be so stuck up all the time. That was funny, and you know it.
Please shut up. You're gonna get us fired.
And so as you do go through the manila envelope, it is a cut from your t-shirt sales.
As it should be. As it should be.
I'm impressed that it wasn't a fine for almost killing somebody again.
I figured you were more worried about flipping off the camera and flipping off, the other team we're about to face and then the Beast. I figured you'd be more worried about that and not the murder.
I chose to get in their face and push them. I chose those. You are the one that could get me fined for trying to kill someone. Let's just think about that one there.
Hey, they should know what they're stepping in the ring with. That's all I'm saying.
The last update you got, Turbo was doing fine. He was starting to get feeling in his arms again.
Well, yeah, I remember I went and visited Turbo in the hospital. I brought him flowers.
Yeah, that's one of the best inside jokes we'll have. Alright, so this man does not pertain to anything else. You'll never see him again. But you notice as this man, he's wearing very oversized headset, walks up to you guys and says, so, I was thinking, by the way, I'm Rick Van Winkle. I'm in charge of the sound and the music. I was thinking, Do you guys want like an actual tag team theme?
I mean,
Or
it
do you just
would
want to
help.
keep playing your music? As he points to you, Brian Good.
It would be nice.
I mean, let's play Lost Pegasus theme tonight.
He doesn't have one. He was in the faction. I can't just play the faction's music.
Oh, but you can. You can play the faction's theme.
Are you seriously trying to get this man to play that music?
I am. And then
Roll
Eli...
me
Eli-
performance.
Alright, performance is +6. That's a 16.
Oh
hate
no, that doesn't. Oh no. Well, I mean, Lost Pegasus? I mean, do you have anything you want to say about that?
Now,
enjoyed
Mr.
it.
Van Winkle.
I enjoyed it while I into it with the faction, so I mean, I guess this works.
Now, Mr. Van Winkle. That's not all. We're going to have Lost Pegasus come out to that, because huge nostalgia pop. People are going to go crazy for it. He's going to
He's
come
only
out
been out of the faction for 2 months.
No. That faction is irrelevant after I dealt with him. So he's going to come out to that. Huge pop. People are going to not know what's going on. He's going to have his moment, and you're going to hit my music. And I'm going to come out. We're going to have a nice moment, and you're going to play some licensed music.
No?
Yes. Yes,
Can I
you
talk
are.
to my partner real quick
No.
off to the side real quick? Just
Yes,
give me a
you
second.
are.
Give me a second. We're gonna step over here real quick, okay? We're just gonna step over here.
We're
Mr.
not
Winkle,
that
you can-
backwater affiliate in Philadelphia. We're not, no.
Hey,
We
Partner,
can't get away with
partner,
that.
Partner,
hey, you keep EECW out of this, alright?
partner,
Those are good
ECW?
people over there.
partner.
Double ECW, those are good people over there.
The Eastern Extreme Championship Wrestling is on its own, and they're doing fine. They're doing fine. We don't
He
have to
called
do
it
what they're
backwater.
doing.
He called it backwater.
Okay,
I'm not
I
standing for
understand.
that.
We
I
can't do
understand.
that.
But you can. You are the sound guy.
Yeah,
Winkle, just play mine and then play his.
His name's Van Winkle.
Thank you.
Just play mine and then his. It'll be fine.
Okay.
And then
No,
you're going
No.
to play.
no,
Yes.
no.
Yes, he is. Yes,
No.
he is.
I
Sound
could-
guy, what's it take for us? What do we got to do?
Buy the rights.
We can buy him for a night, right?
No. There's a lot of legal paperwork.
But what are the chances they're going to bother us?
We are going to be airing on pay-per-view to hundreds of thousands of homes, if not millions of people.
Hey, see, that's the thing, though. That's pay-per-view. That's not live national television. That's pay-per-view. People got to pay for that.
We still don't have
If
the royalties for it.
If old Eastern Extreme Championship Wrestling could do it on pay-per-view, why can't we?
Because they don't care. They
Then-
don't have people's livelihoods that based on it.
Hey, and that's crazy. I don't care either. I want this music played.
There may be a chance that I could play the song we had licensed for the event as your guys' music tonight,
Okay,
but that's the closest we can get to licensed
What?
music.
Ryan.
What would that be?
Ryan, just because Water Guy over in EECW has his own theme does not mean we have to legally break rules to get ours.
But we can, though. That'd be pretty cool, though, would it not?
It would be cool, but we don't have to follow Water Guy's footsteps here.
And that's all we need. We need cool. We need that shock factor. We need that pop.
I feel like you're assuming that we're going to win the belts and then make a bunch of extra
Yeah,
cash
it would
off
look
of
pretty
that.
bad. It would look pretty bad if you guys had that music and lost.
It's all about an entrance. Even if people at
can we legally get around it
Super.
with an 8-bit
Even
track of
if
it?
even if people at Super Slam go in and lose their title match, and they still have a kick-ass entrance, people remember the kick-ass entrance.
Is there a legal loophole that we can go around with like an 8-bit track or something?
I don't have the time to make that.
I will find it.
What would you have the time to make a mix of our songs?
No, not one that's worth a damn.
See, it doesn't need to be worth a damn though. We just need something cool. We need a statement.
You need a statement.
We need a
Winkle,
statement. So
I'm not getting through to him. I'm going to take a lap
Van
around.
Winkle. It is
going-
Van Winkle.
Van Winkle. You can deal with him. I'm going to take a lap around the ring. You got this, bud.
Don't leave me with him.
You got this.
Now it's just the two of us.
Yes, it is.
What's the licensed song that we're going to have for the event?
It's hold on, let
Come
me
on,
find,
buddy. Come on.
Let me find one that's actually of the era. Give me a second.
Come on. This is your job.
It's-
You're supposed to know.
It's actually shit. I can't remember if can we say band names and get away with it, or do we have to change them?
No, we should be able to say band names. We can say whatever we want.
Can I say
it's-
song names too, and that's fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's this upcoming band called Metallica.
I've heard of them.
They're-
I'm a fan.
It's the hit off their last album, Enter Sandman.
That is perfect. That is perfect.
Okay, so I
That
mean,
is
like
perfect.
after
All right.
I can slide
So-
that in after his and your music.
Yeah. So are you the lighting guy as well? Or are you just sound guy?
No, I'm just
Where's
the
the
sound.
lighting guy? Do
I don't
you know
know.
what? You don't know what the
I
lighting
know
guy
who he
is?
is. I just haven't seen him yet.
Would you have any idea of where he is at?
He points to the rafters.
He's up
Probably
there.
up there with the rigging.
So you're telling me if I go up there, I will be able to find
There's
old
a
Mr. Lighting
chance
Guy.
you
What did I
could
miss?
find Terry Van Winkle. We're not related.
I was about to say, is he your brother?
No, we're not related.
Damn, that'd be cool as hell though, would it not?
Yeah, it would be.
All right. So what we're doing? I'm gonna try to get it squared away with him. I'll come back. I'll let you know though.
I'll
gonna
be
try
in
to
the
get this-
truck, so just come by the truck.
I want to run this by you first. That way, if it does happen, we already have this laid out. We're good to go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go talk to the other Van Winkle, and I'm gonna have him cut the lights after both of us are on stage. All right, and that's when the beginning of Enter Sandman will play.
Okay.
All right.
You're just gonna walk
So-
to the ring in the dark?
No. The lights are gonna come on. The lights aren't your issue. All right.
Okay.
Your sound Van Winkle. I need to go to lights Van Winkle. And that'll be
Okay.
That'll be his worrying about. So, what I want you to do is the lights will go out, and then as soon as the lights go out, the beginning of Enter Sandman will play. All right. The rest
Okay.
will be lighting Van Winkle. All right. So Las Vegas
Okay.
is going to come out. He's going to have his moment. You're going to stop that track, start my track. I'm going to come out. We're going to share a little moment on the stage. Lights are going to cut out. Wait like 1 second. Almost instantaneously, boom.
Okay.
Perfect, buddy. I'm glad we got it squared away. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, I'll see you here in a little after I get done talking to Lighting Van Winkle.
Okay.
What did I just come back to?
I'm guessing you're walking away trying to figure out how to get up to the rafters.
Yeah. I'm
As he
yelling.
walks away.
I was ready to say I'm probably yelling,
That's-
Van Winkle!
That's why I don't come out of the truck.
Oh, Las Pegasus, by the way, what I just got us is the rights as Enter Sandman
Oh.
as our theme song.
Is that like
From
goodbye?
the new up-and-coming band Metallica.
No. Is that like Goodbye Surfing for Water Guy from Ironka?
Yeah. It's virtually the same thing.
Fair enough.
And
Don't worry, it kicks ass.
so now Las Pegasus you see as Brian Good makes his way to the rafters.
I'm going to end up pushing him off these things here soon. He's gonna go flying.
And so as you are up there, Brian Good, I'm guessing you're still shouting for Van Winkle.
Yes, I am.
And as you are,
Terry.
you hear, hey, give me a second. Hold on. And you see as he's getting some lights properly, wired and got the right bulbs in them and stuff before he gives a signal to get them dropped back in place. You're not supposed to be up here.
We're good. Other Van Winkle told me I come up here. I talk to you about all my lighting needs.
Terry. His name is Terry.
Oh, okay.
So we got to figure it out with Sound Van Winkle. So I want to come up here and run it by you. What are the odds that? So how this is going to play out? Las Pegasus is going to come out. His music hit. Boom. Done. Then my music's going to hit. Las Pegasus does have music. He's using his old factions music. I don't know how much you follow the programming, but that is what's happening.
I'm here every week.
I know, but you could be working. Hey man, I've been in your shoes before. You could be working and not paying a single lick of attention. It happens to the best of us.
He has no filter tonight. Just go with it, please.
Excuse me, I'm a little amped up, alright? I'm a little worked up. Tonight's a big night. Just like tonight is a big night for you. And you can help me make this even bigger night. By making this entrance one of the greatest entrances of all time.
Just say
How
yes.
would you like to do that?
Just say yes.
I'm waiting.
Alright, so he's going to come out to the old faction music, and then I'm going to come out to my music. And once we both are standing there on the stage, you're going to cut the lights. Lights are going to go out, and then Sound Van Winkle is going to start playing Enter Sandman, the show's theme. And then, once that happens, I want you to turn on the lights, but only on the ramp. Keep all the other lights down, but only the lights to illuminate us and the walkway to the ring. And then once we get to the ring, all the lights will come back up.
You ran this by the boss, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. He's all for it.
All right.
So we gotta do? It's gonna happen?
Sure.
It is a pleasure doing business with you, Lighting Van Winkle.
Terry.
I just got to change the bulbs back out now because I didn't have the starlight bulbs in because they weren't on the card tonight.
Would you like a little extra money for that? I can make it worth your while.
It's my job.
No. We're taking care of you. Las Pegasus, give me some money out of that manila envelope.
I hate you right now.
Take it out of my cut. Give Lighting Van Winkle $100. We're gonna go back down. We're gonna give Sound Van Winkle $100.
$100 in the 90s? My God.
Take the envelope. I'll give him your cut. Just take the envelope and go, please.
Cool.
Works for me.
I am so
he
sorry,
just kinda
Terry.
Takes it, just tucks it in one of the lighting pockets he has, just kind of sewn on everywhere, just tucks it in, and goes back and gets the starlight bulbs ready.
And then I scale down from the rafters and give Sound Van Winkle his $100 for being such a good sport.
Fair enough. You get back into the truck and, you know,
Yeah,
get
I
him
tell
his money.
Sand Van Winkle, it's all good. We're good to go. Lighting Van Winkle's on board. You're on board. It's going to be a great thing. And don't worry, the boss already knows. You don't got to bring it up to him.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Okay.
I already ran it by old AFL boy. He thought it'd be the greatest thing ever, and his son was also in agreement.
Okay, they signed my checks, so...
Here's another 100 for your... Not another. Here's 100 for your efforts today. I still gotta feed myself somehow. But I appreciate you doing all this for me.
Okay. As he just kind of hides it in one of his pockets. Good luck.
I appreciate it. As I leave the truck.
Boss Pegasus. Brian Good's been doing a lot pre-show. Is there anything else you want to do pre-show?
You want to go rizz up any of the baddies in the back?
Absolutely not. After this, I just kind of want to go to the locker room and try and figure out the game plan for tonight.
All right. So as you go to the locker room, you do have a note taped to like the door, and it says match card is changed. Match card has been altered. Just something along those lines.
Great.
Please check new card.
Love when this happens. So I'm going to head back over to the grill position and go find out what card change has transpired now, so Brian doesn't come in and jump my ass when he asks what the hell's happening.
So as you go and you check the new card, it's been stapled up to the bulletin board right above the old card. You guys are on first now.
That's good, because I was going to ask to be on first anyway.
It looks like you guys have been moved from the middle of the card to being the first show of the first match of the night.
Oh boy. So now I have to explain to Brian how we went from middle of the show and his plan of upstaging main event to upstaging the whole show. This will be fun. This will be great. Now I gotta find the production truck to find out where his ass is.
And ironically enough, as you're walking to the production truck, he is walking back from the production truck. So you guys meet just outside on this brisk autumn night.
Mr. Chaos.
So Brian Good, you've just left the truck as it looks like Lost Pegasus was coming to the truck.
Chaos is a
Chaos.
little that's excessive, all right? We don't need to be
excessive.
chaos. It's
Excessive. Yeah. Can I have the vanilla envelope back before you start handing
Vanilla?
it to Edwy?
I didn't know it smelled like vanilla.
It does have a faint wafting of like a vanilla brandy.
What in the hell? Here, take the manila envelope, bro. Just take it. That's sorcery. I don't know what's going on there. You take it. I don't know. I don't want to know where those dollars have been. It's the 90s. Who knows where they have been? Just take the envelope.
We have a change of plans tonight. Just so you are aware. We are no longer going on at mid. We are going to start the show.
That's perfect. That's what I wanted.
I know you want to upstage everybody, but please remember, what makes the show is beginning, middle, and end.
Yes. And we are going to be the best beginning there ever was.
Could we please not get people fired tonight?
They won't get fired.
I'm not so sure about that.
Hey, I told them it all comes back on me. So, they were just doing what I told them to do.
I've been with
They were
you
under
for
the
these
roof.
conversations, except the truck. You have not.
It'll all work out. Trust me, AFL is a fine dude.
Can we just figure out a game plan on what we're going to do for the match?
Sure. What kind of tag team are they?
Let's go.
As Lost Pegasus then begins describing the Headhunters. They are a tag team of they're not blood brothers, but they basically should be, because they've been wrestling together for about 15 years now. They know each other just about as well as they know themselves. Think of both of them as being just all around jack of all trades. They're not the best at anything, but they're not weak at anything either. Uber resilient, really good at tag team maneuvers. Like, they're really good at picking one member and just wearing them down. We're talking like classic Midnight Express, keep them in the corner, quick tags, tag team maneuver after tag team maneuver after tag team maneuver, using the ref's 5 count. Everything like that. Headhunter Jake and Headhunter Logan are their names.
Hey.
And that is what Lost Pegasus explains to you about the Headhunters.
How are these dudes even champions? They aren't good at anything.
They've had my faction to contend with, okay? So, my former faction to contend with. We beat them in the beginning and the quarterfinal. If that explains anything, I mean, we ran through the tournament as a makeshift tag team. We need to come up with a game plan compared to last match. Because we kind of need to work out, they full on have a tag team. They're going to target us. They're going to trap us. We need to be able to avoid being trapped, along with tag maneuvers of our own. Like, I don't know, a finishing maneuver. Potentially to end the match with.
As you guys are talking about this, Las Pegasus, you looked over the card. You know that there's certain matches happening, certain people aren't on the card, stuff like that. El Lucha was not on the card, but he is there. He's in his street clothes and his mask, because, luchadors. Las Pegasus, you know a thing or two about this. And he approaches you two. He goes, "It's not a bad time, is it?"
Not exactly, no.
And he hands you a box, Lost Pegasus.
There's so many things on the internet that worry me about what you just handed me in this box.
Internet? It's the 90s. What are you going on about?
AOL broadband was a thing at that point. It was
I don't have the time to sit down and wait for that shit to load.
Sensitive. But when you're on the road and you need help, sometimes you have to wait some time.
It proves the kind of faction you're a part of. I'm just trying to help somebody else. I've seen a lot. I've been in this game for a very long time. And Las Pegasus, you still wearing the Starlight colors probably isn't the best look for you.
Not exactly, no.
So, whether you use it, put it up on your shelf, I don't care. But hopefully you wear it with pride.
Thank you.
Do you look inside the box?
I'm going to look inside the box, yes.
First thing Rose says no and just chucks it over your shoulder.
Says no, just puts it on the shelf. And as you look inside the box, rather than the mask you've been wearing, it still has, the faction scheme and stuff like that. It is a full black. Same style with the white details rather than the gold. Black and white mask to basically match Brian Good's attire.
This is a much appreciated gift. I don't have to spend extra time trying to get one made.
Don't worry. As he takes his leather jacket off and he's got your guys' shirts on, I'll be watching you guys.
Thank you.
I then wrap El Lucha in a tight hug, bro.
As
And
you
I
know.
was ready to say, I'm patting him on the back, and I say pretty much the same thing. I'm like, if you ever need any help, you can always come to old Brian Good. I got you. That shit that the Beast did to you, that's punk ass shit. I don't play that way, and I know how that feels. So you always got someone in your corner, whenever you need it.
And he's just, I appreciate it, man, but I think I'm going to take some time and reevaluate things. I'm going to be a dad, so I've got some...
Congratulations.
I was ready to say, congratulations, Mr. El Lucha. Congratulations.
I've got some stuff I have to think about, so you two, good luck tonight. Knock it out.
Thank
He
you.
takes his leave.
How fucking cool is that guy? How fucking cool. What a guy.
Extra pressure. Now, going back to beforehand, bear with me here. I had an idea of a tag team finisher. Your maneuver is essentially a power driver. I'm a high flyer. It could work if I come off the ropes and we do a spike sit-up pile driver assisted.
I'm game.
Okay, see? Now we have a tag team finisher. And now, when we win the belts, we seem legit. Got a
Oh,
theme,
trust me, we're already legit.
got an entrance, we got shirts, we get the belts. Maybe we can get some figures. More money to the pocket. So
Right.
you can...
Sounds good to
Right.
me. Means I can keep
More
paying
workers.
the lighting and sound guys off.
Yeah, there it is. Somebody's getting fired
Alrighty.
tonight.
So rather than having the original, 2.5 hours before your match, you guys have now a half hour before your match as the first official show on the card. The arena is full here in Brooklyn as the couple of pre-show matches are happening, some developmental talent. As you hear the announcer get on the PA systems. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the Federation's Wrestle Till Death premium live event here in Brooklyn. The show will be starting in 15 minutes. We have had a card adjustment. Kicking the show off tonight will be the match for the tag team titles with Brian Good and Lost Pegasus taking on the Headhunters. And then he goes off the rest of the card. Just a reminder, the card will start in 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
All right.
As
Well,
the PA just kind of rattles through everywhere.
since we got 15 minutes, I'm going to go to the little men's room. I'll be right back, Las Pegasus. I'll meet you in Gorilla.
Please don't bribe anybody else.
As I'm leaving the room. No promises.
I wish you would.
All right, Brian Good, you really going to the bathroom?
Yes, I'm going there, and then with about 10 to 8 minutes to spare, I'm going to head back towards Gorilla.
All right, Las Pegasus, are you doing anything?
I'm gonna take a walk backstage, kind of get mine ready for the match.
All right. And, as you do, you just kind of, take it in the backstage area. And you find yourself at the gorilla position. And, you're getting ready. You're just getting your mind set. And mentally, as you're preparing, your mind flashes back to 3 months ago, back when you were still a part of the Starlight faction. And it was the very first time you had ever said anything about the fact that your faction just kept attacking Brian Good. And then, as you're bringing it up, Tyler, the Commander Hall, shoots you down. It's just, you've got to realize, son, if he's not on our side, you might as well count him an enemy. Several weeks of this play out before the final beatdown after the number one contenders match for the TV title, where Tyler was actually beaten by Brian Good, and then the rest of the faction decided that they were going to use this opportunity to jump him, and you just stood by. And all the events of the last 3 months are just playing through your head. Basically on repeat. A little bit of self-doubt. A little bit of, what did I do that led me here? Am I sure about this? And then you look out and you see some, you look on the TV and you see some little kids out there wearing your mask. And, a ton of t-shirts. We're talking like, remember how popular the Rusev Day shirt was? We're talking that level. Like, your shirts are everywhere.
I got a Rusev Day shirt somewhere in here.
Yeah.
Thinking about it now.
And the choices you've made have led you here. And honestly, if given the same choices, you'd probably do it again.
Absolutely.
As Brian Good, you finish up in the bathroom and make your way to the gorilla. You see lost Pegasus there, seemingly lost in thought.
Oh boy, because I got a surprise for him. Put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, Lost Pegasus, you will never guess what I found on my way to and from the bathroom. I'm like holding it behind my back like a kid. And so I pull it out. It's 2 hats, red brim, black hat. Says EECW on it. Now, Brian, myself, Brian Good, magically found these when I was walking back, alright? How cool, hear me out, we're in Brooklyn. How cool would it be if we wore these to the ring?
Where exactly did you find them at?
I told you, I found them on the floor, bro. I just found them. I went there, I went back, boom, they're there on the floor. I found them.
Were they next to the trash can?
No. Thank you very much. I don't know what all this EEC... I don't know what all this EECW hate is for. But we need to stop it.
Okay. We can wheel them down to the wing.
That's what I thought.
Like hell you aren't. And you see as AFL's behind you is just staring at the EECW hats.
Why not? Why can't we wear these?
You don't put eyes on the enemies on other shows.
Enemies? They're like half the size of you.
Exactly.
Literally and figuratively.
I don't I don't need them growing.
Well, you don't need to grow anymore either. But
yeah,
this, well, hopefully, this is where I came from. This is what made me me. I grew up watching Eastern Extreme Championship Wrestling. I eventually became an Eastern Extreme Championship Wrestler. And now here I am at one of the biggest organizations in the entire world. Telling people that if they do what I do, they can become like me. For better or for worse. For better or for worse. Trust me.
Roll me performance. Oh,
Get
God.
that 5.
That is... It's 18 plus 6.
Oh, my God. The DC was 20. Fine. One hat on your head and you throw it off halfway to the ring.
I throw it off into the crowd once I get
That's
to
fine.
the ring.
Take
Don't
the
worry.
ramp.
It,
Take
it,
the ramp.
it doesn't have to be on hard cam. I'll just toss it off the backside of the ring. The
You'll
hard
have the-
cam won't see the hat in the ring.
He'll have his back to the hard cam.
I'll have to
You'll have his back to the hard cam.
Van Winkle.
It'll be fine.
Which Van Winkle? We have Sound Van Winkle, we have Lighting Van Winkle, or is it
Camera
TV
Van Winkle.
His name
Cam- oh.
is Terry.
See, I have
No,
I have-
Camera Van Winkle's Jerry.
I have not had the opportunity to meet Camera Van Winkle. I did, however, have the opportunity to talk to Lighting Van Winkle and Sound Van Winkle. Very, very good guys, very great guys.
Are they fans or something? Do they want to talk to you? Do I need to have a talk with them about talking to town?
Oh,
Please don't talk.
No. I loved them. They were doing their jobs greatly. They're hell of employees. I think they deserve a raise. But that's just me.
My hands are clean.
As you all hear Enter Sandman start to play, as the arena then
Okay.
starts
I was ready
to
say.
roar to life as they're playing highlights of everything that's led up to Wrestle Till Death. And then you guys hear as a slower rock song begins to play as they play the video package for you two specifically. As Lost Pegasus, all those thoughts you had in your head are now projected onto the screen. It's like, well, better get in position.
Oh boy.
As Brian Good, you are now watching the events of the last 3 months play out before you, from beating down the Starlight faction to teaming up with Lost Pegasus to winning the tournament, a couple nights ago.
Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Well,
I got
I'm
some,
just-
I was ready to say I got something I want to do, but that's not until I come out.
Okay.
Or right before I come out, I guess.
As you guys are you guys are right behind the curtain. As Lost Pegasus, you hear the faction music start to play as the crowd makes very confused noises. As it's, the classic 90s, overdone pop music.
I'm innocent of this, I promise. I'm gonna walk out with my normal entrance, the best I can, of being hyped. I have a few head shakes in there, knowing what's happening.
No. All right, let's rewind. I got something to make this even better. You don't go out there
God.
just yet. You have your old mask on when you go out over the new mask.
Okay.
And then once the lights go off and they come back up,
Switch, okay.
you switch mask. Yes.
I'm still walking out the same way I just walked out.
Yeah, okay.
And you see the crowd, very confused, but very excited to see you. They're yelling and cheering as, you make your movements on the ramp like you normally do in your routine. The music cuts as you're standing on top of the ramp, and then you hear, Brian Good's music begin to play as Brian Good walks out with his ECW hat on.
I don't walk out just yet. I sprint back to old AFL. I'm like, tell us what you think of this entrance. And I'm sprinting back out.
No!
And
No!
I get to the curtain, and I walk through the curtain, and I have the same demeanor that I always do, the very laissez-faire, not a whole lot of emotion. I have the ECW hat on, and we're standing shoulder to shoulder in the middle of the stage, looking down the ramp.
And the lights cut,
Take mask off.
and the Enter Sandman begins to play as the lights on just the ramp fire. And as you guys are walking to the ring, you see, very strangely, they're shutting off one by one behind you. It's actually really cool. as you guys hit the ring, and the ring explodes into light as, Enter Sandman. Forgot the song I gave you guys. It was Enter Sandman reaches the chorus, and you actually do notice a small portion of the crowd singing along to Enter Sandman.
I'm going to walk up to Brian discreetly and remind him, you have to throw it away from not facing the hard cam.
All right. I hit you on the sword. I say, yeah, don't worry. I got it.
I don't think you do.
So then as we're approaching the ring, I slide into the ring. First thing I do, I look directly at the hard cam. I point at the hat. And I turn around and I throw it off the back of the ring.
As the crowd slowly realizes what hat you are wearing, they explode even louder as EECW chants begin to erupt around the arena.
I'm standing on one of the turnbuckles, just looking back over my shoulder.
As Enter Sandman is then cut, and the silence in the arena is deafening, as you swear you can hear AFL yelling backstage from the ring. You swear you can hear him as then the Headhunters music begins to play. It's a very militant music. It's not very fun. These people are this team is definitely the heels. It's not fun as they make their way to the ring. And, the crowd's booing them, and Brian Good, your hat gets thrown back in the ring.
Does it really?
Yes, it does.
We John Cena in this.
I was ready to say I'm gonna keep throwing it out there until it doesn't. I'm not taking no for an answer. I keep throwing that shit out there.
Eventually, after 3 throws, it does eventually find someone. But you see they're throwing it back, not because they hate it, because every time they throw it back, you find who threw it back, and they're gesturing, to put it back on.
Oh, if I see that, then I'm putting it back on.
Oh, no.
So, let's say, the second dude throws it back in, and they're doing, the gesture thing. I'm picking it up.
Yeah,
they are. The turnbuckle not facing the hard cam. I'm putting it back on. I'm playing up to him a little bit.
As that one section in the crowd just explodes.
I was ready to say I'm putting it back on. I'm fucking doing this. Fucking, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's go.
And with these antics, I will say that, Brian Good, you have gained an inspiration to use at any point throughout the night.
Let's go.
However, your actions will have consequences.
Dear God, we're gonna die.
As the Headhunters make their way into the ring, Jake and Logan, I need you guys to roll initiative.
Finally in this thing, an hour into the episode. That is a 12.
I got a 12, so 15.
15, and he rolled a 12, and it's a plus, so it's plus to get 15.
Initiative? What's initiative plus?
Plus your initiative bonus. Just click on initiative.
It's +1, so 13.
Alright. They both rolled 10. So you guys are going first. Who's starting the match?
I look at it, old Las Pegasus. I say, this crowd is hot. I just got them all riled up. Now imagine if I go in here and I beat this dude's ass.
Be my guest, because I feel like when we get backstage, your ass is getting beat. So let's get this done.
As it should be. Start getting myself ready, bro.
Alright, Brian Good, you will start the match off against Headhunter Jake. You can tell them apart because one is blonde and the other is brunette. What will you What will you do first, as you rolled higher in the initiative?
All right. Well, we're both kind of squaring each other up, but I'm gonna be like kind of walking around the ring as we're doing it. I'm playing to the crowd. They're all riled up. I'm fucking ready because they're gonna be as big of a factor in this as Eli and myself, well, Lost Pegasus and myself are. So I'm getting them all fired up. First match on the show, we got to perform. So eventually, I'm assuming the headhunter, whichever one it is
It's headhunter Jake.
Jake is not going to be very happy with this. So he's going to start closing the distance, and as he does, I'm going to go for a little throat punch.
All right, roll striking.
We went unhinged between campaigns.
That would be 8 plus 5. 13?
13?
Yeah.
He also rolled a 13.
So do we roll again, or?
So what happens is, as you go for the throat punch, he is able to get out of the way of, like, the main throat, but you're able to, like, catch him on the side just enough. So go ahead and roll 1d8.
Yeah.
4.
4 damage. Alrighty. And it is now his turn as he locks you into a collar, a good old grapple. He takes your head over and he's just, you have no idea how mad they were backstage.
And so
I just lay down.
So then as he's got me there, I look up at him. I'm like, imagine how mad they're going to be when you lose the title and I come back there walking with one.
As he's got you in that headlock, he's going to try to hit you with the sucker punch. So go ahead and roll striking.
That is a 19 plus 5.
He rolled an 18, so you
I
able
had to
to
roll
slip
again. I had to roll again because it like ricocheted off my keyboard and damn near went flying off onto the floor.
Love that. But yeah, no, you are able to dodge the incoming punch.
Alright, so then as I do and as I slip out, I'm going to hit him with a little like shrug. I'm going to go like this. And with one of these.
Not the finger wag.
And I'm going to go in and go for a quick snap DDT.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll grapple.
That is a...
You have to beat a dirty 20.
Oh, I'll definitely beat that because my grappling is 17 plus 5, so that'd be 22.
Alrighty, and as you are able to cinch in a very fast lightning DDT, go ahead and roll me 3d8 grapple damage.
That is 16.
16 damage.
6
Alrighty.
plus 4 plus 6.
Alrighty. As he then, from the seated position, you notice him like very uncharacteristically like give a signal to his partner or something. As the partner then tries to get into the ring, distracting the referee. Roll me a cheating check.
That is 20. Dirty 20.
Yeah, he rolled a 5. So you're able to see clear as day as the referee is distracted, he goes for a low blow, and you're able to just catch it right as it's sailing up.
Okay, so then I'm going to catch it, and I'm going to start looking around at the crowd, and I'll pull his arm, that way his face goes right in my ass.
No, he was going for like a up kick.
Oh,
he's on his back, so from the DDT.
Oh,
yeah, he's going for like
said
an up kick DDT.
Oh, I thought you said he was in a seated position.
Sorry,
submission.
Nah, he's on his back. I apologize.
Yeah. So I'm gonna catch it,
Single leg
and then no, I'm gonna put him in a trying to think of a knockoff name for it. I don't know. This is a fucking figure 4. I can't, my mind's... But instead of woo, I'm gonna go, yeah! I'm gonna lock in a figure 4.
Dual gimmick infringement. So go ahead and roll me tech to see if you're able to get him into the 4 submission.
I don't know
Ooh,
if
that is a
gimmick
dirty
infringement.
20.
That was a
That's a
ooh, not a woo.
19. So you do get him into the 4 leg lock. So go ahead and give me 2d8 for damage.
2.
Yeah, because it's a hold, it'll continue. So
Oh, I got you.
it's not just a one and done kind of thing.
That is a 4.
4 damage. Oof.
Yeah.
4 damage. Alrighty. As he is now going to attempt to break it. As the referee is now back and invested in the match. So go ahead and roll me tech again. Gosh
That
darn.
is...
7.
I rolled a 9.
So yeah, the hold continues. It's
Sorry.
on your turn.
Yeah, so I roll again.
Well, it's already on your turn. If you wish to just keep the hold on, you can just roll damage.
Can I keep the hold but wrench it?
Trying to
Yeah.
arch.
Yeah, I'll bridge like Charlotte does.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me tech again.
Yeah.
I guess. Because
Yeah.
it's another submission.
That
Gotta be
is
5.
That's a 14, so...
It's a wrestling clinic by Brian Good as he bridges, wrenching even more. Go ahead and roll that 2d8 again. Hopefully roll higher than a 4.
Let's
That
go
is-
chant going on.
6 plus 8. My dumbass is trying to do
14.
fucking math. Yeah.
As locked in the position as Lost Pegasus, I will give you a chance to intervene as you see Headhunter Jake getting in the ring to break up the submission.
I thought Jake was the one I was given...
Sorry, Logan.
I'm gonna do a
I had my counter in the wrong place.
torpedo drop kick from across to get him out.
Go ahead and roll me a high fly to see if you can get there. Have to beat a 9.
I got 15, so
Alright, go ahead and roll 3d8. And Brian Good, that was their turn as a team. So if you just want to keep wrenching and doing damage,
I will do that.
alright, go ahead and roll that 2d8 again. As you just continue just to push it even further.
Oh shit, one of them...
Lost Pegasus,
12.
what damage did you do? 12? From the torpedo dropkick, basically?
9.
Alrighty, 12 and 9. Alrighty. As he is in a rough way, as this torpedo dropkick takes out his only lifeline. You will... I'm trying to think of what he would do, because he's kind of stuck.
I was
He's
ready
going to
to
try
say,
to break the hold.
I got
He's
him in
try
a
one
rough
more
way
time to
here.
break the hold.
I was afraid he was trying to
imagine
reverse
who
it.
else going.
Well, that's what he's trying to do.
Alright, well I rolled...
15.
I rolled a natural 18.
Gosh darn.
So dirty 20.
Brian Good, the wrestling technician.
Who
While
knew?
this is going on,
The Eastern Extreme Championship Wrestling Technician.
while this is going on, am I able to attack the opponent outside the ring with a tope suicida? Just to ensure that he's not going to get interference
Sure.
again. Just
Go ahead and roll high fly against his high fly. Go ahead. Against Logan's high fly. Go ahead.
I rolled a 19.
Have to beat a 14.
I got 19. So
Gosh,
Yeah, that's-
why are you guys...
That's crazy. It actually pops up on mine so I can see what he rolls.
Yeah, with
that's
us being in the same
terrifying.
thing,
I don't
you
like
guys should
that.
be able to see each other's rolls.
That's it.
If you guys roll in the program, you should be able to see it on each other's. It's really
I
cool.
don't like that.
I can see it from my end, too.
I was
I
ready
don't
to
like
say.
that.
It just popped up for me.
So,
I don't like that.
yeah, you are able to hit your middle rope suicide dive on Logan.
Bombs
Go ahead and roll
away.
me 3d8 again. As Brian Good,
I'm sorry, who?
I got him in a
the
bad
wrestling
way.
technician, tearing the ligaments in the leg. Go ahead and
12.
you just want to do
12.
damage again. Go ahead and roll. This
I
is
did
early in
12
the
damage
match.
again.
You're wearing him down though. 12. Alrighty.
I did 12 again.
Hey, he still could tap though. You never know. He could
Oh
have
yeah,
enough.
no, don't worry. That's an option.
I'm gonna run around the ring, high five in the crowd.
As Brian Good's got a lethal submission on in the ring.
I just took out the partner twice. I don't feel like I got much to prove.
So what was the submission damage?
12.
12. Alrighty.
Oh, yeah, I saw that
As-
pop up on my end.
I don't have it up right now. I'm gonna pull it up real quick because like I have to like dual screen it.
Oh, no.
So
My damage was 12. Austin, what was yours?
Oh,
Oh, I don't
also
remember.
12. I thought it was
Wait,
12.
did I just have to re-roll?
Yeah.
Well, you're rolling
re-rolling
again for
submission
submission.
damage.
So it's different than the 9 I just rolled?
No, it is. Sorry, I just forgot
Okay.
what it was because
Okay,
we've
yeah,
already
it's
gone
9.
back around.
Yeah, it was 9.
So go ahead and roll me cheat, Brian Good.
Ooh, that's a 6.
Please, please, please. That is a 17. So here is what happens. Brian Good, as you have this locked in, my word, it would help if I could speak. There we go. I finally got that pulled up. As you have this locked in and cinched, Lost Pegasus, you're able to look in the ring and see as Jake grabs a hold of the referee's shirt who's standing over him and just launches him into Brian Good. As Brian Good, the referee, just kind of just lands on top of you. And you do lose the bridge position. However, I will allow you to roll technician to see if you can keep the leg lock applied. Since you went a step further, I'll allow this. It is a
That
DC.
That's 11.
11? I'll make him roll against it. Because that was the DC, so. Alright. And with that, the bridge is gone, but the leg lock is still applied.
Let's go!
My gosh, they are
Is the
rolling
referee
terrible.
down right now?
No, the referee just kind of landed on Brian Good, got back up, and started yelling at Jake. Headhunter Jake.
Alright, so then it's my turn, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, so since old Jake just tried to do that shit, since I'm not bridge, I'm like this on my hands, normal figure 4. I'm gonna point at him. I'm getting the fucking crowd. I'm imagining the crowd's still going crazy.
Oh,
You know,
the crowd is so hype right now.
I was ready to say I lost the bridge, but I didn't lose the fucking leg lock. I know, I as a fan, I'd probably go crazy if that happened. So like the ref lands on me, I'd fall down. I like Undertaker sit up that shit. I sit up. I'm like,
While still having the leg lock on.
yes. I sit up. I point at him. I'm about to, because I'm imagining he's sitting up now because he just threw the ref. He's sitting up now, so I'm gonna sit up. I'm gonna start throwing punches at him while the leg
While
lock is still,
in the submission.
Yes.
Roll me striking. Please roll bad. Yeah,
That
beat
is-
11.
That's easy. I got a nat 18.
Alright. So
Where's his partner at?
his partner is still on the ground from the suicide dive.
So then, would that be 3 or 4? Because
We're
on
gonna do
top
4. We're gonna do 4 total. With the punch and the submission.
This?
Oh no. I'm guessing it's not just 4.
it is 18 plus 7,
25.
25.
26. Yeah, 25. Oof. My math's not doing good anymore.
8827. 8872.
Yep. That is a very good damage roll as Brian Good is just wearing down Headhunter.
Jake.
And you just hear the crowd. They continue to chant EECW, EECW as they're just so behind you.
EEC dub, EEC dub, EEC dub.
Yep.
EEC
That's what they're doing.
EEC dub.
And it's now his turn. And he's going to try to break the submission again. Because at this point, yeah.
At this point, his leg's tearing.
10.
I also rolled a 10, but with my +2 is 12.
As he almost gets rolled over to his stomach, you power back, and he slams back into the mat.
Do I roll damage for that?
Yeah.
No, you just keep the hold locked in.
Alright, I wasn't sure.
And it is your turn again, as the other headhunter is now back on the apron finally.
Alright, I'm still going crazy. I'm yelling. Everyone's juiced. I point at the other headhunter. Like, I point, I throw a punch, I point, I throw a punch. At Jake, obviously.
Alright, go ahead and roll
While
striking.
keeping
The leg lock on?
Yeah. That is a 15, 20. Dirty 20.
19.
Oh.
Oh.
Your strikes do land. Go ahead and roll the 48 again.
Nate is getting obliterated right now.
Yep.
EEC dub. EEC
19.
dub.
And with that last punch, you see as his back falls to the mat and the ref starts counting. 1, 2, and he's able to power back up and just
Whoa.
scream at you as the ref counts 2.
Alright, well, purely from a story building standpoint, I'm screaming back at him. It's still his turn, isn't it? Or was
Yeah,
that
it is
checked?
his turn.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Yeah, so just painting visuals, I'm screaming right back at him. I'm not letting anything up.
As it is now his turn, and at this point, he is going to just try to scoot to try to make the tag now that his partner's finally back on the apron. So it's going to be Technician to see if he can scoot the both of your bodies over there. 22.
Oh, that's a 19.
So that's 21, right?
No. Not dirty 19.
Oh.
Nat 17.
So he is able to not break the hold, but he scoots over and you see him able to get the tag to the other headhunter. As the ref then begins the count for you to release the hold.
Why would I have to release the hold on him? He's not grounded on the ropes or anything.
Because he's not the legal man.
Illegal man.
Alright, well, I'm going to keep that hold in. I'm going to keep that hold in until 5. Until right before I get disqualified.
Okay, so you hold it till the 4.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me one more round of the 2d8s. You guys are rolling really good, and I am rolling really bad tonight.
Oh, well, that's the start of our not good luck, because I got a 2.
2?
Yes.
2 1s is rough. As you see as Headhunter Jake, from tired of being picked on by Lost Pegasus, goes to hit a springboard move on you as you are still laying.
Headhunter Logan. Headhunter Jake was the one I just...
get them mixed up. Ugh. I got my marker over here and everything. It's still not working. Headhunter Logan. Roll me a high fly.
Ooh. That is a nat
That
1.
beat a 6. Ooh. Alright, so it hits as he gets onto the springboard position and you just see him do the Orange Cassidy flop, belly flop onto you. As you do take 12 damage.
Being in the match that long, only taking 12 damage, that is a thing of wonder.
Well, yeah, you've been the Ric Flair. You slapped on the submission hold and didn't let him go. And with that flop, with the nat 1, I will say that your next turn, you can either attempt to move or attempt to grapple. You can't do both. The wind got knocked out of you, basically.
I can attempt to what?
You can either move like stand back up and stuff, or you can attempt to do something. You can't do both.
Well, I'm a move to go get a tag in.
All right, you're gonna go tag in Lost Pegasus. Lost Pegasus, are you accepting the tag?
I'm gonna accept the tag.
Oh my god, that's a 3.
Oh dear God.
Save it, Eli.
What I need to roll? What do I need to roll?
We'll say high fly. High fly.
I didn't
It's a
save
9.
it. I didn't save it.
Oh no.
I didn't
So you
save
do
it.
make the tag, but as you go to get into the ring, we've all seen that clip of I believe it's Ray, as he goes to jump over the ring ropes and he just gets punched right in the jaw and falls back down. Yeah, that's what happens to you
Oh great! I'm the one that gets attacked.
as you are now laying on the arena floor, and I need you to roll me a high fly.
Oh, cool. Give me a second.
Don't worry, you only have to beat a 7. I'm rolling
second.
terrible.
That 15.
Alrighty, as you do see the baseball slide coming from the legal headhunter, as it just, you're able to see it coming and you're able to spin out of the way as he then slides out of the ring and you two are face to face on the padding outside the ring as the ref begins his count.
Can I take the headhunter's attention and leave him open for an attack?
Roll me performance.
Ooh.
That would be 11.
22.
You didn't do nothing.
You are not able to get his attention
I'm gonna hit him with
as
the belly
he stays
belly.
locked on the Lost Pegasus.
Belly to belly. Roll my grappling. Ooh.
Alrighty.
21.
Yep, you beat an 8. So go ahead and roll me that 3d8 damage.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Damage is coming up. 11.
Alright. As the ref count hits 2, he is going to get back to his feet and he's going to attempt to grapple you. So go ahead and roll me grapple. As you have to beat an 11.
13.
Gosh darn. So you're able to
Spin out.
see it coming as he grabs a hold of you and goes to throw you into the steps into the ring.
I'm going to spin out and slide back into the ring. I can only win this match inside the ring here. But as he's getting into the ring, I'm going to hit him with a basement drop kick.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll
Strike.
striking.
Ooh.
19
21.
is what you have to beat.
21.
Ah, my word. Alright. So with the 21, you do hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
1, 2, 3. All eyes on me. 20.
That's a really good drop kick. I'll say that after you knock his feet off the ropes, he does slam into the apron.
I assume it's my
And-
turn.
But no, I thought that was your turn, the drop kick.
Yeah.
So Brian Good, go ahead and roll me a grapple check.
Okay.
Hit the beat an 11.
I got a 10.
You did not beat him.
So You don't notice it. That's why he's able to get you. You don't notice that as he goes to get into the ring, he reaches through the ropes and is actually able to pull your leg out from underneath you, and you go tumbling to the apron, or tumbling to the padding as he tries to get up in the corner. Good old heel foot pull. You only take 13 points of damage, though. As he gets back into the ring. Alright, lost Pegasus. He is standing across the ring from you. I'm guessing a very angry Brian Good is now getting back up at ringside.
I'm going to springboard DDT him.
Alright, go ahead and roll high fly.
It bounced off the edge of the screen. 17.
16. Like, I honestly wish I was just telling you guys the numbers to make you guys really cool, but the dice are just not with me tonight. Like, I've rolled every dice I have, and none of them want to beat you.
So I get my springboard
Destiny.
DDT.
What can I
Rolling
say?
that 3. Ooh, that wasn't a good one. 7.
7 points of damage from the springboard as he will attempt to grapple you. As he takes the DDT, gets back up.
15.
As you have to beat a 15.
I got 15.
Okay, so he's able to grapple you and throw you into his corner, but he's not able to make the tag, as the other headhunter is in the corner. It seems like they were waiting to do some tag team maneuver. You don't take any damage from it or anything, so you are in their corner.
Step up into Gary and then do another springboard DDT onto him.
You can attempt, however, it'll require 2 separate checks. One,
Okay, so
they'll be both high
striking-
fly.
Oh, both high fly? Okay.
Well, if you're using the ropes, I would consider that high fly. So,
22 is the first one.
alrighty, the first one is an 11.
And then
So,
the second.
That one
is-
lands. And the second one is a natural 20 for 23 total.
Ooh. I got 16.
Alright. So the springboard kick does land. So go ahead and roll 3d8 for that.
$18.
Alrighty. Oof. Okay. However, as you go to hit that springboard DDT on him for the second time, he has it scouted. As you go to hit it, he is able to power through it, and he's going to attempt to hit you with a cutter, like a swing out cutter from it. So go ahead and roll me a grapple. And he's going to be rolling with advantage because of the 20.
Wait, where lies?
I can't
Wait,
roll
where
for
lies?
crap.
I got 18.
18, you said?
Yep.
Alrighty, he got a 20. So I'm sorry.
Should have played it where it lied.
You will be taking the cutter.
Fair enough.
Ooh. 22 points of damage from this cutter.
Am I the
Almost
first one to
rolled
take
max.
damage?
No, Brian Good's been taking damage. Just not a lot.
Yeah, I'm fresh, baby.
As you take the cutter and you're able to get back to your feet, and he got all of it. He definitely got all of that cutter.
You got all of it and then some.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He almost got the grand amount.
I'm gonna shoulder ram him into our corner.
Alright, go ahead and I'll say...
Striking. I think.
Sure.
Because shoulder.
If you're doing it like a
21.
spear, then yeah.
Yeah.
Let me drop my dice. Give me a second.
I'm not playing it with Elijah again. Last time I did that, I got screwed. 21.
21.
So I get him into the corner.
You also rolled a 21. You get him in the corner, but you don't get the tag. So I need Brian Good and Lost Pegasus. I need you both to roll me striking.
Ooh.
All right, Brian.
22.
Brian Good, you have to beat a 17, and Lost Pegasus, you have to beat a 23.
No way
we both
lose
didn't
both
do
of those.
that.
He rolled a
22.
14 and a natural 20.
22.
So, as he's in the corner, Brian Good, he sees you there, and he catches you with an elbow. We'll see how good he catches you. 12 points of damage from the elbow. And Lost Pegasus, as your luchador frame tries to pin him to the corner, he's just going to catch you with some knees. He's just going to try to knee through your sternum. So we're going to see how well he knees through your sternum. Uh, 20 points of knee damage.
Cool, I'm down to 108 health.
As he definitely connects on those knees. As you two are both in the middle of the ring, both partners on the aprons have now come back and come to properly. It's basically even playing field.
Oh. I'm going to try and get the crowd amped up for this. The two of us in the ring. I'm going to point straight at him, turn my hand, and tell him to bring it.
Okay, roll performance. Yeah, roll me performance.
Oh, well, that was shite. I got a 9.
Well, you hear the crowd start to chant. As you're doing all this, think you're getting the crowd as they start to get Brian Good, Brian Good, Brian Good. As the crowd begins to chant for your partner instead of you. You don't exactly think you got the message across, but you haven't lost the crowd yet. So, for an opening match, that's pretty okay. Especially in the 90s. As he's going to attempt to hit you with a very strong lariat. You know,
Striking.
remnant of the best wrestler of the world. 11.
Was that a 1, Eli?
Oh, it was. It was.
Oh my god, bro got his
Lost
head taken off.
Pegasus. Let's see how hard you get hit by this lariat, buddy.
I just did 2 360s in the air.
Lost Pegasus, you take the maximum 24 points of damage from the Stan Hansen lariat. As he just takes every ounce of energy he has left in him and throws it at your chest, you can't help but do a revolution and a half off of it as you smack into the mat.
Can I call to my partner for a tag? Can I need a tag.
Brian Good looks like Lost Pegasus is getting his ass beat.
Tag.
Yeah, and since he's crawling, I'm gonna extend my foot so that way it gets further out into the ring. I still got a hold of the tag rope, but I'm putting my foot and my leg out in the ring. That way he can tag that instead of having to get up and tag my hand.
All right, we're gonna see if he can properly break up the tag.
Oh,
Now, Eli, since it was the nat 1, that's what he's going to get from it. He's going to get a chance to break up the tag. That's the only time I've rolled 3/8 all night, Eli. All right, I will say Brian Good. Roll me, I'll say striking. To see if you're able to break up the running axe, like, forearm attempt.
It's a nat 1.
Oh no. Oh
So-
no.
So that's a 6.
I don't want to die.
He rolled a 5, which comes to an 8. So,
I don't want to die.
on the bright side, it's only 13 points of damage, Brian. Good,
Oh.
but Lost Pegasus, you don't get the tag.
Wait, it's 13 points damage to me?
Yeah, he's hitting you
Why?
on the apron. He's hitting you
Oh.
on the apron.
I thought he was
Lost
hitting
Pegasus
Eli.
is already grounded.
I thought he was hitting Eli because Eli was crawling towards him.
Yeah, no, he did the revival tactic of hit the other partner.
I'm gonna try. Is it my turn? Or is it his?
Yes, it is your turn.
My turn. I'm gonna take him out at the leg with a chop block.
Gonna try to
Try
take
and
both
cut him down the
of the
size.
headhunters out low.
You know, no,
All right.
no, no,
What
no,
do you-
no, 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 no. While he is going after Austen, he hits him. I'm gonna try and quickly get him into a roll up.
Roll me grapple to see if you can.
Huh? Me.
18.
Yeah.
You did not. Okay. It's not a 1. It's not a 1 as
It's
you go
not
for
a
the roll up.
success.
I mean, yeah, but it's not a fail. As you go for the roll up and you're able to get him, to the mat, he just rolls through and stands back up and just kind of stares at you, and he hits the finger wag.
All right, so then at this point, they should be in the corner, so I'm going to go for the same tag I just tried.
Yeah, now you can easily get the tag.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a tag since he's sitting down in the corner.
Yep, very easy
You're in.
tag.
You're in. I'm out. I'm taking.
Oh,
the
so I don't even gotta roll anything.
Nope.
No, not this time. Since Las Pegasus is already in the corner, and the other headhunter doesn't have any kind of like nat 20, nat 1 to go off of, he doesn't get a chance
Tag.
to break up the tag.
Tag.
So tag
Tag.
is made.
And I'm guessing to a fucking eruption from the crowd since they were
crowd
chanting for me
goes
earlier.
ballistic as Brian Good, the renegade hero that they didn't know they needed, enters the ring.
So I'm gonna get in there. I'm playing up to that shit. I'm looking around. I'm pulling the fucking Hulk Hogan. I'm going. Maybe a little Macho Man. I'm putting up the finger, looking around, doing a little spin.
As the headhunters are just kind of watching the crowd go nuts at this.
So then I'm doing the little Macho Man. I'm pointing up. I'm spinning around. I stop. I point right across the ring at him. I go sprinting at him. I'm hitting him with a mean fucking lariat, just like the one he hit old Las Pegasus with.
All right, go ahead and roll striking. Oh
That
no,
is-
not again! My dice just don't want to. They want to kill Eli. Apparently,
That's 18.
that's a 7. So, yeah, go ahead and roll that 3d8. Don't worry, you just had to get him the hot tag, Lost Pegasus. That's all
Oh
you
yeah,
had to do.
yeah. The guy already with inspiration still on his side.
Um,
The guy that's going to get us
15.
fired after this match.
15 damage already. As he takes the lariat, and you feel the ring vibrate as the crowd just goes nuts. As he stands back up, and he's gonna go try to hit you with a short arm clothesline of his own. 22?
that's a nat 20.
No. My word. So he
I know-
bounces off of you
I
like
know
the
me
Hogan.
picking it up and showing it to you doesn't mean much, but I
As
promise.
he goes for the short arm clothesline, he just kind of bounces off of you like Hogan.
All right,
And he's
so
just kind of
then-
standing there now.
So then I am going to Irish whip him into their corner, and I'm a force a tag between Logan
Jake.
and Jake. Yes.
You bring Jake back in the ring.
Yes, because they're going to hit, and it's going to count as a tag.
Well, weirdly enough, as you throw them into the corner, they tag anyway. So
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't gotta worry about that. So then,
Jake then gets in the ring.
I know he's in a bad way.
He's trying to let the anger fuel him.
Well, that's crazy because I got
what
the
I'm
crowd
hearing
fueling
is
me.
you could roll him up and win.
I'm going for a soccer kick right to the injured leg, the one I was working on.
All right, go striking.
Nah.
12.
That is 14.
All right, 38.
I'm just staying outside of the ring. When I'm not legal,
14.
it's fine.
14 already. That kick definitely hurt him. As roll me cheating, Brian Good.
19 for a 22.
Oh, we tied. Shit. All right, Las Pegasus.
I'm about to say 19 plus 3,
Yeah.
so
19 plus 3. Roll cheating to see if you can intervene and stop this because there was a tie. And this involves you. You have to beat a 5.
he does.
With the weakest way ever, he beats it. So here's what happens. So Brian Good, you see as the inside soccer leg kick just connects, and then you've fought people before, like actually fought people before. You know if there's actually like some instant damage, it's an instant fold and grab and stuff. He tries to walk on it a little bit, and he starts grabbing it, and he calls the ref over, and he's talking to the ref. So that's weird. So Las Pegasus, what you see is the other headhunter grab the belts from the timekeeping table, and he is making a run through the ring trying to clock Brian Good with the title belt.
Torpedo.
You see this coming. Roll me high fly to see if you can beat his cheating roll.
Oh.
I thought he just beat his cheating roll.
Oh.
Well, this is for the save. This is for the save.
Is that nat 20?
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it for a 25. So go ahead and roll me that 3d8, and I will double it on my end, so just give me 3d8.
That's not a lot of damage, but I'll take it.
That's
What is
20 when it's doubled.
Oh, that's 20. It's doubled.
All right, yeah. So you rolled 10?
Yeah.
All right. So 20 damage as you land the most beautiful missile dropkick you feel like you've ever thrown. Brian Good, you see once again Las Pegasus go flying over you, and you turn around and you see the other headhunter with the belt running towards you in the ring, and the dropkick connects perfectly, taking him clean off his feet. The belt skitters outside the ring.
Ah, damn. I was going to pick it up.
I know, that's why it skitters outside the ring. And
just finish the match.
Las Pegasus, as you roll out of the ring and make your way back to the corner, the ref kind of just turns around, sees the car crash of people, and just looks at you. What in the hell?
I ain't done nothing.
Talking to you, Brian Good.
He's talking to me?
Yeah, because you're the only one standing in the ring right now.
That's what I'm hitting him with.
And the crowd erupts when
Cover
you give him
him.
a shrug. And it is your turn as they try to cheat. Yeah.
I'm going to grab him. I'm going to drag him over to the corner, and we're hitting our tag team finisher. The inverted package sit out pile driver assisted. Yeah.
All right. So, as you tag in Lost Pegasus,
I'm high fly.
I need you both to roll me grapple. Yeah, you're going to do yours high fly. Brian Good, yours is grapple. Let's see if you
Every
can.
time I get in the ring.
He's got to roll against it.
Every single time I get in
All
the
right,
ring.
Brian Good. You had to roll higher than an 8.
I rolled 12.
You hit your finisher. Go ahead and roll me that 48.
I'm gonna flop. I'm gonna
16 for yours, Lost Pegasus.
Do I smack the mat?
He rolled a 15.
I'm going for the cover at this point.
All right, mine is 20. I rolled
20 on
damage.
48.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now, Lost Pegasus, you can roll damage if you like. You don't have to.
We're going for the cover.
As you cover. 1.
I got my hands up in the corner.
2.
Put your dice away.
As the 3 falls, the announcer, as Enter Sandman begins to play throughout the arena, the announcer comes over the PA. And new Federation Tag Team Champions of the World, Brian Good and Lost Pegasus. As the crowd erupts, the referee presents both of you with your title belts and raises both your hands in the ring.
I'm going apeshit, bro. Well, I was ready to say, I'm pulling Las Pegasus in for a hug, and then I'm running straight to the fucking crowd.
John Cena.
Well, I'm assuming this is the first title I've won in my story.
Yes. Both of you, yes.
So then I am going to... Las Pegasus and I have our moment, and I'm sliding under the ring. I'm getting on the barricade, and I'm jumping out into the crowd. Specifically the ones that were telling me to put back on the hat.
The EC dub.
Yeah, EEC dub.
EEC dub. EEC dub. The first E I just said it was silent. And so, with that, the celebration ensues. You all do eventually make your way backstage as you make your way backstage. Good old AFL is not there.
Oh no.
But John Rockefeller Lucas is.
Oh no.
And well, congratulations on the match, I guess. But I'm told to pass along a message.
Oh no.
If you ever, and I mean ever, try any of that shit again, not only will you not work for this company, I will buy that podunk company, and you can't work there either. That's just the message I was told to pass along. That was fucking cool as shit.
You're a real one, John. You're a real one, JRF. I always knew you were. You're a real one.
Or say, yeah. He's on the phone right now trying to figure out, if we're going to get in any legal trouble or anything like that. So he's kind of, freaked out right now. But honestly, from a fan standpoint, that's what I am. That's cool as shit.
And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Is the asses that are in those seats. AFL might not be too happy. The old big man might not be too happy. But you know what? I gave the fans, Las Pegasus and I gave the fans a memory at night that will live for eternity.
Legally
And that's
speaking,
all that I was trying to do.
if we used it for the intro of the show, technically the royalty fee has been paid for Enter Sandman. So legally, we did nothing wrong.
The contract states we can only use it a certain amount of times.
Well, I mean...
So now we have to end the show on a different song.
Or just don't use it in between one of the matches. Trust me, he's a smart man. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Better hope that, he doesn't exact his revenge on Tuesday.
And if he does, I'll be ready and I will accept it. But once again, all that mattered was tonight. That moment, that match. It's all that mattered.
Well, go hit the showers.
I'll take my leave at that point.
All right.
I'm headed on my way.
And with that, episode 2 of Wrestle Roll comes to a close with our new Federation Tag Team Champions.
Oh, El Lucha wasn't back there waiting for us, bro?
Nah, he was out in the crowd somewhere. He was unmasked in the crowd. No one could see him. But
I'm an
could see him.
EECW original.
Yeah, apparently you are now.
Not
Now
now,
you're
I always
starting
have
a-
been.
Now you're starting an invasion angle or some shit.
I would like to point
Let's see
out
what happens now.
It's called paying respects.
I would like to point out that you gave him a title match, but never gave him the title match. So technically speaking, Ryan Good still has a title match up his sleeve.
Oh no, he lost that.
But I say that wasn't exactly cleared in the
Yeah.
lore. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah,
Saying with that, a very special episode of Wrestle
Yeah.
Roll.
starting the
Yeah.
starting the season off hot for Wrestle Roll.
I'm just
So, yeah.
wondering. I'm wondering who our first defense is going to be against.
I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. All right, Eli. Let's guess some wrestlers, and then we'll let the real champ take it home.
Alright, champ, left to right.
Left.
Okay. This man is a former one-time All-Asia Tag Team Champion. He's also a former two-time AJPW World Junior Heavyweight Champion. He's a former two-time CMLL NWA World Middleweight Champion. He's a former one-time Distrito Federal Trios Champion. He is...
You good, Eli?
my brain short-circuited there. In 1998, he won the Copa Higher Power tournament, I assume, with International Wrestling Revolution Group. He's a former one-time International Wrestling Alliance Heavyweight Champion, a one-time International Wrestling Alliance Junior Heavyweight Champion. He's a former one-time British Commonwealth Junior Heavyweight Champion, and a former two-time Tohoku Tag Team Champion. He's a former two-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, one-time J-Crown winner, one-time British Commonwealth Junior Heavyweight Champion, one-time NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion, two-time NWA World Welterweight Champion, one-time UWA World Junior Light Heavyweight Champion, one-time WAR International Junior Heavyweight Champion, one-time WWA World Junior Light Heavyweight Champion, one-time WWF Light Heavyweight Champion. In Pro Wrestling Noah in 2003, he won the Differ Cup. In 1997, he was ranked number 12 of the top 500. He's a former Pro Wrestling Revolution World Heavyweight Champion once. In 1992, he won the Technique Award through Tokyo Sports. Impressive. He's a two-time and current NWA International Junior Heavyweight Champion. In 2008, he won the Yamaha Cup. In 2012, he won the Yamaha Cup. In 2007, he won the Suzuki Cup. Along with 2008, he won the Suzuki Cup. He's a former five-time Universal Wrestling Association World Middleweight Champion, one-time Universal Wrestling Association World Welterweight Champion, one-time WWF. It's repeating some of his accomplishments. WCW, he's a former two-time Cruiserweight Champion there, and a former two-time WCW World Television Champion. Best Wrestling Maneuver in 1996, Most Underrated 2003, and Wrestling Observer Newsletter Hall of Fame Class of 2004.
Huh.
So very decorated career.
You have to give me a hint.
So majority of his titles won were when he was in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And this was back in... Give me a second. About 2003 was... he was in WWE in 2003. I would say about 1990s is when he had all those different belts. Because the WWF Light Heavyweight Championship wasn't from WWE.
What?
It's not from WWE.
The fuck does that mean?
The WWF Light Heavyweight Championship at one point was taken from the company and defended outside of it, but it was not WWE property anymore. Because he won it while he was in a completely different company.
Why does that sound familiar?
Early years of his career was 1987 to 1996. 1996 to 98, he was in WCW. 97 to 2003, he was in Toei Yuman. 2003 to 2004, he was in WWE. He returned to Japan in 2004, and he is currently still in Japan.
Did he lose that title almost right after he won it?
The WWF one?
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Because it's who I'm thinking about, because there's not a whole lot of people who go and defend titles in other companies and then win it and then bring it back to the WWE. So I don't even know if do they recognize this as does the WWE recognize this as a title reign?
Not from what I can see. No. He also did not immediately lose it either.
But he never defended it in the WWE.
No. It was recognized by UWA, MPW, and NJPW. It was a New Japan Pro Wrestling title, if I remember correctly, at that time.
I think my man Marky D is going to come in clutch here once again. This is Ultimo Dragon.
It is Ultimate Dragon.
Wow.
Only reason I know that is because I watched the Marky D video on it. And he talked about how he won the light heavyweight title. And he never did anything in WWE. I remember a lot, there was a lot of hype around when he came into the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I wouldn't know firsthand because I was fucking 2. But there was a lot of hype around Ultimo Dragon when he's coming into WWE because he's Ultimo Dragon. He was known around the world. He's been everywhere else except WWE. He came in. He didn't really do jack shit. It was a very lackluster run, and he just left. He was there. It was not that good, and then he left. Shout out to Marky D on that one. I would not have gotten that without.
Give me a second.
That hint was a lot better than I thought it would be. The more I thought about it.
All right, Eli.
All right.
Go ahead and stump me.
This man is a former 5-time Canadian Rocky Mountain Wrestling Commonwealth Mid-Heavyweight Champion, former 1-time CRMW North American Champion, former 2-time CRMW North American Tag Team Champion. He's a former Canadian Wrestling Connection Heavyweight Champion, a former Canadian Wrestling Connection Tag Team Champion, and he won the Royal Rumble in 1990. Catch Wrestling Association World Junior Heavyweight Champion twice. Not the WWE Royal Rumble. There was a Royal Rumble in Canadian Wrestling Connection. I promise it's what it says.
Just straight gimmick infringement, brother.
He's a former 3-time ECW Tag Team Champion. In 2001, he was ranked number 13 of the top 500. In 2003, he was ranked 322 of the top 500. He was a former 1-time Smoky Mountain Wrestling Beat the Champ television champion. Freaking this company's name. He's a former 2-time Wrestle Association R International Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion. He's a former War World 6-Man Tag Team Champion. He's a former 1-time WCW Hardcore Champion, 1-time WCW Cruiserweight Champion, 3-time WCW United States Heavyweight Champion, and he won the WCW United States Championship Tournament in July of 2000. He's a former 1-time WWF Intercontinental Champion, former 4-time WWE / World Tag Team Champion, and most underrated in 2001.
I'm definitely going to need a hint for that.
I am so glad I did not get this.
Let's see. I think he's the... No, Cody Rhodes, never mind. There's a free hint. He has an accomplishment that Cody Rhodes also has. Training various promotions in Japan from 1990 to 1996. ECW 1997 to 2000. WCW 2000 to 2001. WWF WWE 2001 to 2005. His late career was 2005 to 2016. He has since retired, came back in 2019 as a producer, and then returned to 2019 to 2020. He went to WWE as a producer, and then was fired and is now back in Impact Wrestling as a producer.
I'm going to need another hint.
Like I said, I am glad I did not get this one.
In WWF, there was a situation that happened with him and his group. I want to say it was like 3 to 4 people. There was a situation with their group that people thought, this is a hit, this is a free one, that people thought it was a little extreme to have done on television. Since, 2001 had happened. It was the year after that.
I think I know who it is.
No, it's not who you think it is. So, in 2002, they did a thing with the American flag, and it was a group of 4 people. And it was not good to do. He also, when he was holding one of the WWE championships, WWF championships, he changed the title's design of it and said it had to be announced underneath a different name.
So that's all I get?
He is a trainer. I think he runs a school. Yes, he runs a wrestling academy. The Cody Rhodes hint is that he debuted in 2 different video games within the same year. Was in a video game with 2 different companies in the same year. which was ECW Hardcore Revolution and WCW Backstage Assault.
Never mind then. This is not who I thought it was.
Yeah, not that gimmick. That was in 2001.
It's not Muhammad Hassan, bro.
He is only in He's only in 4 years of WWE video games, though. 2001, 2002, 2003, and 2004. The last video game he was in was WWE Day Reckoning. The first one was With Authority. He's also been in WWE WrestleMania X8, WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, WWE WrestleMania XIX, WWE Raw 2, WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Not a lot of filmography he's been in. He has 2 children.
Bro. I feel like these hints didn't help me at all.
He has wrestled underneath 4 different ring names, 2 of which are essentially the same name. I will give you a hint. He's Canadian.
You don't say. You don't say.
13 championships. He's best known for his work in the WWE, ECW, and WCW. That's legit what his page says. He is 54. Ooh, he was trained by Stu Hart. So he trained with
I don't
Chris
think
Jericho.
that helps me.
He was one of the last people, him and Chris were some of the last people in the Hart Dungeon.
Who'd you say he was trained by?
Stu Hart. Stu Hart and Ed Langley.
Damn, I don't think it's who I think it is either. Again. Bro didn't play in the NFL, did he?
No. I'm sending it to you, Austin.
Oh. I thought it was Heidenreich.
No.
Oh, wow. I would have never gotten this.
Hold on. Wait. Can I ask a hint and you can tell me no? If it's too much? Is he known as a tag team wrestler? From his time in the WWE?
No, not really.
I was probably to say it's.
Like
I don't think
maybe
it was a tag team wrestler.
Maybe early on, but he was still, even when he was in a tag team, he was still a singles competitor.
So it's not Lance Storm. Fuck, I'm not gonna get it. That's my guess, Lance Storm.
It is Lance Storm. Lance Storm was not a tag team competitor.
What?
I listed a couple of tag team championships. Majority of those was singles belts, bud.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think Lance Storm is a tag team wrestler.
Even when he was with the Un-Americans, he still pretty much did the... He won the Intercontinental Championship and said it was the Canadian Championship. Well,
That's kind of funny,
States.
though.
It was the United States one. He won, and he called it the Canadian Championship. Because he won the WCW belts, and he made them Canadian, Canadaized. He was a tag team in Smoky Mountain with Chris Jericho, who was his training buddy in the Hot Dungeon.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm surprised I got that, not gonna lie.
I probably wouldn't know.
Shit. All right, take us home.
I'm ready to say.
Just like how the Fed took us home with one of the craziest endings possible.
I got Stan Hansen lariat.
Eli got his Stan Hansen lariated.
I got
We had
turned inside out.
We had another show promoted on the Fed.
I'm still the cup holder.
Wrestling technician god Brian Good.
Did you have wrestling
King of
technician
saving.
god. Yeah.
Once I get in the ring, every roll is never good. When I'm outside saving your ass, you best believe I'm able to roll that nice nat 20.
Sometimes that's all it takes. You just got to get the job done.
It's fucking wild. And new Federation Tag Team Champions. You guys need to come up with a cool tag name.
Did we? Oh,
We'll do that
the
since we actually
Headhunters
won
was
the
our tag
titles.
team name. And then this
Yeah, that was our
That
tag team name, and
sucks.
then you.
took it and goes, oh yeah, the Headhunters? You guys are waiting to face the Headhunters.
How original.
It was a good name.
But anyway, next week we should have 400 listeners and 400 plays by then, so it'll be a little bit of a celebration episode as well as predictions for SummerSlam. I know no one listens this long, but it will be SummerSlam predictions. Yours truly will be predicting, but not for the title unless something changes. So, which it could, ace in the bank over there. But until then, make sure you love yourselves, love each other, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I don't know how the fuck I'm stumbling. I do this every week. Been doing it every week for almost a fucking year now. I still fuck it up somehow. Just like Cliff always fucks up his title defenses. And if you ever fuck up your title defenses, we've got you covered because we're your ace in the hole. Catch you on down the road. Yeah.
What did I do?
Yeah.